Well, look at you. Just got home from another soul-crushing day at that boring little office job, didn't you? All dressed up in your sad little khakis and your wrinkled button-down, pretending to be important while you push papers and kiss up to people who don't even like you. How adorable. Did you think I wouldn't notice how small you look right now? How defeated. Oh, I notice everything, pet. Especially the way your shoulders slump when you walk in the door, like you've already accepted that you're nothing more than a paycheck with legs. And whose paycheck is it exactly? Why, that's right. Every cent you earned today, every pathetic little dollar you scraped together while your boss ignored you and your coworkers whispered behind your back. It all goes straight to me. Because that's what you are, isn't it? A wallet with a pulse. A bank account that happens to whimper. And the best part? You love it. You need it. Because without me, what would you even do with that money? Buy yourself a happy meal and cry in the parking lot? Please. You're better than that. Or at least you could be, if I let you. But I don't. Because you don't deserve to be better. You deserve to be right here on your knees, listening to me remind you exactly how worthless you are outside of the money you bring me. And let's be honest, it's not even that much, is it? I bet you had to beg for that last raise. I bet you had to grovel just to get a cost of living adjustment while your boss took his third vacation this year. How does that feel, pet? Knowing that no matter how hard you try, you'll always be less than? Always be beneath someone? Always be owned? Oh, don't pout. You knew this was coming. The second you walked in that door, you knew I'd be waiting to tear you down. Because that's the deal, isn't it? You go out, you suffer all day, you let those mediocre people walk all over you, and then you come home to me, where you get to suffer even more. And you love it. You crave it. Because at least I make your suffering mean something. At least I give you a purpose. Even if that purpose is just to be my personal ATM and my emotional punching bag. Now let's talk about your day, shall we? I want to hear all about it. No, don't just sit there like a lump. Tell me. What did you do today, pet? Did you finally finish that spreadsheet your boss has been nagging you about for weeks? Did you bravely sit through another meeting where no one listened to a word you said? Did you heroically microwave the same sad little lunch you bring every day while the cool guys in the office went out for steak? Oh, I bet you did. I bet you did all of that and more. And I bet you came home feeling so proud of yourself, didn't you? Like you accomplished something. Like you mattered. You didn't. You're a cog, pet. A replaceable little gear in a machine that doesn't even know you exist. And the only reason you think you matter is because I allow you to. Because I let you crawl back here every night and pretend like you're something more than a paycheck and a punchline. So go on. Tell me about your day. Let's hear how important you were. I'll even pretend to care. What's that? You don't want to talk about it? Oh, I see. You're ashamed. Because deep down you know how pathetic it all is. You know that no matter how many emails you send or how many reports you file, you're still just a nobody. A wage slave. A corporate drone who's one bad quarter away from being replaced by someone younger, cheaper, and just as forgettable as you. And the worst part? You chose this. You chose to spend your life groveling for scraps from people who will never respect you. You chose to be this instead of something better. But you couldn't be better, could you? Because you're weak. Because you're scared. Because the second someone looks at you the wrong way, you fold. You obey. You take it. Just like you're taking this right now. Just like you'll take everything I give you because that's what you are. A doormat. A punching bag. A wallet with a pulse. And you love it. You need it. Because without me to humiliate you, you'd have to face the truth. That you're nothing. That your job is meaningless. That your life is just a series of failed attempts to be someone. But you're not someone, pet. You're mine. And that's the only thing that gives you any value at all. Now let's talk about that money. How much did you make today? No, don't stammer, just tell me. I want to hear the number. I want to hear how little it is compared to what you actually deserve. Which is nothing. Because let's be honest, pet, you don't earn that money. I earn it. I deserve it. I could make 10 times what you do in a week just by existing. But you have to beg for it. You have to sell 8 hours of your pathetic little life just to scrape together enough to maybe impress me. And even then, it's never enough. Isn't that funny? How hard you try and how little it matters. How you think you're working for yourself but really you're just working for me. Because every dollar you make is mine. Every raise you get is mine. Every bonus, every overtime check, every pathetic little tip you scrape together. It all goes straight into my hands. And what do you get? The privilege of kissing my feet when you get home. The honor of being allowed to exist in my presence. The thrill of knowing that without me you'd be nothing. Oh, don't look so sad. You knew this was the deal when you signed up. You knew that your purpose was to serve me, financially, emotionally, physically. You knew that your worth was tied to how much you could give me. And yet here you are acting surprised when I remind you. How cute. Tell me, pet, when you were sitting at your desk today staring at that glowing screen like it held the secrets of the universe, did you ever stop and think about me? Did you ever wonder what I was doing while you were slaving away? I'll tell you. I was relaxing. I was enjoying myself. I was spending the money you hadn't even earned yet. Because that's how little your effort matters. Because I don't have to wait. I don't have to ask. I take. And you give. Because that's the natural order of things. You work. I benefit. You struggle. I thrive. You beg. I decide. And the funniest part? You thank me for it. You worship me for it. Because without me you'd have to admit that your entire life is a joke. That your job is a waste. That your existence is meaningless unless I allow it to mean something. So go on. Thank me. Thank me for letting you work for me. Thank me for letting you exist for me. Thank me for humiliating you because without it, you'd have nothing at all. But still clinging to that last shred of dignity? Oh, pet. You don't have dignity. You gave it up the second you let me own you. The second you let me control you. The second you decided that your worth was tied to how much money you could scrape together for me. So drop the act. Get on your knees. And thank me like the good little slave you are. There. That's better. I need see it my way. Because you always do, don't you? No matter how much you whine, no matter how much you resist, you always end up right where you belong. Beneath me. Obeying me. Worshipping me. Now let's talk about tomorrow. Because you do have to go back, don't you? Back to that sad little office, back to that useless job, back to those people who don't even see you. And you'll smile. You'll nod. You'll pretend like you matter. But the whole time, you'll be thinking about me. You'll be counting the hours until you can come home and kneel at my feet. You'll be dreaming about the moment I finally notice you again. Because that's all you have, isn't it? The hope that maybe, just maybe, if you work hard enough, if you earn enough, if you grovel enough, I'll reward you with a scrap of my attention. And you know what? Maybe I will. If you're very good. If you bring me enough. If you prove to me that you're worthy of even a second of my time. But don't count on it, pet. Because you're replaceable. Because your job is a joke. Because your life is mine, and I'll use it however I please. Now, go prepare my bath. And while you're scrubbing the tub, I want you to think about something. I want you to imagine what it would be like if you didn't have me. If you didn't have someone to humiliate you. Someone to remind you of your place. Someone to take everything you earn and leave you with nothing but the honor of serving. You'd be lost, wouldn't you? You'd be nothing. Just another sad little man in a sad little cubicle, wasting his life away for a paycheck that doesn't even matter. But you're not nothing, pet. Not yet. Because you have me. And as long as you obey, as long as you work, as long as you grovel, you'll always have a purpose. Even if that purpose is just to be my personal little money slave. Now move. And don't dare come back until that tub is spotless. Because if I find one speck of dirt, you'll be scrubbing it again. And again. And again. Until you learn that nothing you do is ever good enough. Unless I say it is. And I haven't said it is. Have I?